Every Taylor Swift song hides a secret, a code, a color, or a lyric that points to something bigger. Fans call it Swiftology, the art of decoding Taylor's universe. This video explores how Taylor turned her albums into treasure maps, using Easter eggs, symbols, and cryptic lyrics that keep fans searching for meaning years later. It began in the Fearless era, when she slipped real names and secret dedications into her songs. Stephen, 15, and You Belong With Me weren't just melodies, they were diary pages set to music. Her fans learned quickly. If you listen closely, Taylor always tells you the truth, just not directly. Speak Now, she was hiding even more. Track numbers matched dates, album colors hinted at relationships, and jewelry choices in videos mirrored lyrics. Every single thing had intention. Swifties realized that Taylor wasn't just writing songs, she was building a shared language between artist and audience. In Red, the mystery deepened. The scarf in All Too Well, the coded messages in lyric booklets, the color symbolism. Red became pain, passion, and memory. When All Too Well 10-minute version came out years later, the clues connected like a puzzle finally solved. 1989 introduced a new kind of code, self-reinvention. The hidden message wasn't in words, but in transformation itself, the way she changed her sound, her look, and her narrative. Every music video in that era contained visual Easter eggs for the next one, from the Polaroids to the city lights. Then came Reputation. Here, her clues turned darker and sharper. The snake imagery, the headlines, and the secret messages in the Look What You Made Me Do video all pointed to themes of rebirth. Taylor turned every rumor into a riddle. The biggest reveal was that she had taken control of the story everyone else tried to write for her. In Lover, she flipped the tone again. The hidden codes now celebrated positivity, pastel colors, number 13 references, and mirror imagery representing self-acceptance. For the first time, her Easter eggs weren't warnings, they were promises. The pandemic brought folklore and ever more albums that created an entire fictional world. Taylor invented characters like Betty, James, and Augustine, yet fans quickly found real-life parallels. It was her most literary puzzle ever, filled with nostalgia, cottagecore aesthetics, and subtle callbacks to her past eras. Midnight's connected it all. The clock motif, the sleepless confessions, and the visual references to previous albums tied her whole journey together. It was as if Taylor had turned her entire career into one long, interconnected novel. And now, the Tortured Poets department takes decoding to its highest level. Hidden poems and physical copies, Morse code-like symbols and lyric videos, and cross-references to past relationships create an emotional web of memory and maturity. Swifties across the globe analyze every comma and capital letter, keeping her music alive long after release. What makes this remarkable is not just the clues themselves, but the bond they create. Taylor turned listeners into detectives, fans into family. Every Easter egg says, "You matter enough for me to hide something just for you." Behind the headlines and the record sales, that's Taylor Swift's real secret. She built a two-way story. Her fans don't just listen, they participate. And as long as there are mysteries left in her music, the world will keep coming back for one more clue. So next time you play a Taylor Swift song, listen twice. It's the first time for the melody, and the second for the message you were meant to find.